This is Macintosh's new MHA150 headphone amplifier. So we're just going to scratch the surface of what this can do. It's a headphone amplifier. It also has speaker outputs with 50 watts per channel, so we could use it for running a pair of speakers in a smaller room. It has multiple inputs, both digital and analog. It has preamp outputs. It has multiple outputs on it. You can attach a subwoofer to it. Has lots of connectivity, but I'm going to get into the meat of the matter. What this can do for a pair of headphones. So every manufacturer of headphone amplifiers first has to design the amplifier to be high output or low output. A high output headphone amplifier can drive the most inefficient, power-hungry headphones, with the slight disadvantage that the noise level will be slightly higher. If they design for sensitive headphones, then the noise floor can go way down, but if you use insensitive headphones, the amplifier might distort. So this has two settings, high power and low power settings. The next thing I want to talk about is Crossfield. Crossfield is Macintosh's special circuit that makes it sound less like the headphones are firing into your right and left ear, gives you a better 3D panorama of sound across the front. It works beautifully with most headphones. With some headphones you may not want it or need it. That's switchable. Everyone's ear has a different shape, and as a loudspeaker will sound different in different rooms, the same headphone will have different bass response on 5 different heads because of the shape of their ears of the individuals. So this has an adjustment for the deep bass in exactly the frequency range where human ears differ in their perception of bass with a particular headphone. That's adjustable. Now the best part is this has output transformers. Output transformers are on Macintosh power amps, and they allow you to use 2, 4, or 8 ohm speakers and always get the same high performance. Well, headphones are different. Headphones could be 8 ohms, they could be 80 ohms, they could be 800 ohms, they could be higher than that. There's a huge variation in the impedance of headphones, and a headphone amp can't be designed to do equally well with very high and very low impedance headphones. In the past, a couple of manufacturers have used what are called resistors and given you different jacks you could try, but that actually degrades the performance while it's trying to match the headphone to the amplifier. This actually has selectable headphone impedance right on the faceplate using an output transformer. So, you take your headphones, you plug them in, you decide if you want crossfeed on or off, you set it for your headphone being power hungry or being very sensitive, so you set the power level so you get the best sound with the lowest noise. Then you adjust the bass response to your ear, you set the impedance correct for your headphone. Now you're getting peak performance. You press a couple of buttons, you save that in memory, you save that with a name, maybe Macintosh if you're using Macintosh headphones, and then you can do all those settings again for another headphone. You can do it for another headphone. You can do it for another headphone. So you can have multiple headphones, and the MHA150 will work equally well and perfectly with all those headphones. There's no other headphone in the amplifier on the market at any price that I know of that has that level of flexibility and the output transformers that make this so special.